So today I want to talk, I don't want to say about religion because I'm not religious. I don't know much about religion, but I do know what truth is and I know what being a good person is. Now, I see so many religious people online and in my day-to-day life who have different kinds of religion. And it's overwhelming how much of a shitty person they are. And this really blows my mind because I'm like, you're religious. Surely you are meant to lead with that from the moment you wake up. Now, I've heard that a sin is sin, right? No matter how small, no matter how big, right? A sin is a sin. And I'm not saying that as humans, we don't and can't make mistakes because obviously we're human, we do. But some religious people, it's almost like they don't even try. It's almost like it's so easy for them just to slate people, whether it's about their weight, whether it's about their age, whether it's about them being single mothers, them being single fathers, how they treat their husband, how they treat their wives, like the clothes people wear, like they are so judgmental. And in fact, I see more religious people being judgmental than non-religious people. You can't, have this notion that, you have this religion and you're going to be a shitty person all week, right? You're not even going to think about what comes out of your mouth. You're just going to speak. You're going to be a shitty person all week and then you're going to rock up to church on a Sunday. Be there for a few hours and then you're going to leave again and be a shitty person. And you have an excuse that God forgives, God forgives. But this doesn't mean that you have to be a shitty person. Like, God is about love. So why can you not focus on love? If you want to talk about somebody's weight, that's not a problem. But are you coming from a place of love? Are you trying to give that person knowledge? Are you trying to help that person? No, you're not. You are actually being vile about it. And even this thing about single mothers that you hear so much online coming from Christians, right? It is so poisonous that these men that I hear speak about single mothers, right? And how not to date a single mum. Now, I understand if they have a valid point, right? But the things they say don't even make sense. Because what they are saying is that this single woman has chosen to be single. And they don't even have the logic where it's like, no, this mum chose happiness because she knew being with a liar and a cheater would slowly diminish her self-worth and her mental stability. So that's why she didn't want to continue in that relationship. Because just because cheating is okay for some, and some people can turn a blind eye to it, they can switch their brain off and forget the cheating. Because in their world, at least I got a man, at least I got a woman. That's how they see things. That is their reality. But it's not for everybody. So for you to cuss single women, again, is that leading with love? That's not leading with love. And the biggest thing that I find to be absolutely hilarious is the thing about age. Now, nobody can control their age. We are born, and as each day goes by, we are aging. That's the process of life, everybody. But when you have these people, and again, Christians are saying this, they almost come across like by that time you are 30 as a woman, you may as well just go in a hole and stay there. And it's like, your life is not over because you're 30 and maybe because either you don't have children or you're not married. But this is what is being pushed by some people online. And if I had to think of one particular person, it would be a man saying this, a Christian man. Again, where is the love in your heart? You are meant to lead with love. You are not God. Who are you judging? You go to church. You rock up to church. But yet you don't have love in your heart. You are a shitty person because all you do is slate other people. And what you have to understand as well is you staying in your marriage or being in your relationship because you have children or because you've put a certain amount of years in, right? You see that as a good thing because you can keep the family unit together. But that only looks good on the outside. But when you're actually in that home, if things are not well, then it is not better to stay together. Like, what is it that people can't understand about this? Children need a healthy environment. Mum and dad need a healthy environment. Even without the children, you need a healthy environment. So if you're in the house and dad is constantly cheating or mum is constantly cheating, then what is that going to do? You think the children cannot pick up on this energy, on what's going on between mum and dad? They can. Some of these men and women, they are so narcissistic. It's beyond belief. It's all about image. And that's why I say I wonder if a lot of these men and women, the way they talk about relationships is they're not looking for a connection. It's almost like in their relationship, they're business deals. I'll be with you, you be with me, we'll raise our children, and basically that's it. But what you have to understand is not everybody wants that. Some people want a connection. They want a lover and they want a friend, but they want a soul connection. If you're looking for something surface level, well, that's going to be the easiest thing to find. And I'm not going to say obviously all men, because I don't know the statistics, but generally women want to keep the family together, right? But if the man is lying and cheating, then what is she meant to do? Just turn a blind eye to it? No, where is the sense in that? And then you'll have people say, well, she's going to leave that cheating husband and then she's going to go and get another man and then he's going to cheat. And then it's like, what is the point? Men cheat. So in other words, we may as well just deal with cheating. But then if that's the case, if women are going to get to that place where it's like, okay, we might as well stay with this man because he's cheating, why can't men just be honest about the fact that they want more than one woman? Doesn't that make more sense? Instead of hiding stuff and then making your girlfriend or your wife paranoid about these things, you see? Because these narcissistic men, they want to be able to do everything in peace. They want to be so effed up, but yet they still want the wife smiling. They still want the wife catering to them. They are deluded. It is far better to be in a polygamous marriage because at least you both know what's going on. That would be better. Or the fact that, she knows that you're seeing other women and she's okay with it. But a lot of the time, these women are not okay with you cheating, but you cheat anyway. So when the relationship ends, now you turn around and say, you've made yourself single. No, she has not made herself single. She chose herself. She chose peace. And she chose it for her and her kids. Because if she would have stayed in that dynamic, she would have been unhappy, therefore making her children unhappy. Some men are so selfish that they really can't see beyond themselves. But anyway, back to my point is that you believe in God, right? But you don't want to walk in truth. You don't want to walk in love. And you can't keep using the excuse, oh, God forgives, God forgives, God forgives. But you can't keep doing shitty things all the time. God is within you. So that means putting your best foot forward, trying to be a decent person, trying, to lead with love. Why is that so difficult if you believe in God? And again, we are not even talking about people who maybe they don't like a particular person. Maybe they've literally got the hump with this person right now and they're showing their negative side. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about people who just like to, it's like they have so much bitterness within them. And the funniest thing is they honestly think they don't. They think they're fine. But if you was to listen to their words that they speak on a daily basis, judging people's age, their weight, what they look like, how many men they've had, how many women they've had, or how many women they haven't had, and just all these type of things that happen in society, they're not even saying it in a way to help them. They are just, when you listen to their words, they are vile, they are horrible. And you can see they have so much hate in their heart, and you need to go to church and pray for forgiveness for that. Because for me, it doesn't make any type of sense. You go into church on a Sunday and still walking out of there choosing to be a shitty person every day. Then you rock up to church again on a Sunday. Then you're still choosing to be a shitty person. Where is the sense? There is no sense. God is in your heart. You are meant to lead with that. If you say you believe in God, then start acting like you believe in God. Because there is no excuse to being a shitty human. There just isn't.